Music legend Melba Moore came out and it was on X and she said, music is not a sport. And my reaction is, hmm. Try telling that to Billboard magazine. Try telling that to people who have brought SoundScan. You know, I've been told that many a time. We used to get excited about record sales. I know I did. I mean, I did use it as a boast, stats and glory, because they do have their place. Let's not kid ourselves. If you don't sell records, you ain't gonna last long. We don't talk about your careers because you do have to sell records. It is a business. Let's not get it twisted. Show business, 95% business, 5% show. You have to be successful. And she's done theater and Broadway, film, TV, and music. So she's been what we call a renaissance all around artistry. However, she's had what we call a marginal, pretty good solo career. She has some stuff I like, but she never had that thing. She's talented, but she never had that hit or that type of moment as a solo artist like that. So we do fall into the categories of tiers. They do like clones. They've always liked that. Should music be considered like a sport? Well, they made it the first week album sales. They used to be the big thing. I remember Kanye and 50 Cent had that thing, and artists did it all the time. Michael Jackson had goals, and people did. You're in a game of selling records. You are in award shows. If that wasn't the case, do you think Beyonce with 32 Grammys, which is ridiculous to me? I think that's probably about 28 more than she deserves. That's my personal opinion. But they do, because they don't buy someone got to win, someone got to lose, and it is fixed. So they do create that. Now, if we could just look at it where we love this artist, because I'm going to be honest with you, I love a lot of artists and songs. Yes, I have my personal favorites. However, I love a lot of artists and songs, and I think that different eras and generations create different standards for you because technology's changed and how you look at it. She makes sense. Two things can be true. She's right. It shouldn't be a competition. However, in the business she partakes in, it is a business and it is a competition because they're petty and they put people up against each other. And if they see someone that's hitting happening, they say, well, how come you can't do that? We need another one like that. That is the demonic and the battle of the beast. That is part of that plantation. And she has to address that. Yeah, I can agree with you, but that's what they put out. You just don't just get to enjoy something without it being ranked. Everybody ain't given the same footing. Imagine if every artist had the same billing. There's a reason like why Frankie Beverly and Maze was like a tax write-off at Capitol Records. Black, stay in the lane, hit. Just keeping it 100. Didn't have the same pop crossover appeal. The money wasn't put on Frankie Beverly and Maze. Nothing like what they did with MC Hammer. MC Hammer sold tons of records, but just goes to show you the politics of how they are about business. And it is a business. But she brings up a good point, though. Um, if we were being honest, it shouldn't be a competition. We should be able to embrace it all. However, it's not done like that. We all have our favorites. They always have gone towards kids to push the charts, push what's happening, what's likable, this superstar, this imagery, this facade. And there are people who get left behind. It doesn't happen until you usually get older and time goes on that you start to appreciate stuff that didn't necessarily chart, but it hits your heart. You see, down home folk gut bucket music. You know, so there comes a point you don't care, and you understand it has its place. All of it has its place. Can be your chart. We used to have things what we call around the way hits. They were non-hit songs that were big songs off the album, and they were as big as what was the album. Okay, so when you heard around the way when the cut was big, you know, it's a good case in point was when Confunction, Love's Train, Silk Sonic covered it, blew it up, but that was an album cut. That was never released as a single. So she's right. If the music is there and you're feeling it, it's number one in your soul and your heart. However, the competition, the mass media, the politicking of it, and the anointing and who they want to promote and push, we start to take sides. We choose this. Tell me what you think. Please select, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like my piece.